Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of HRD 631, The Adult Learner. I hope you're doing well, and everybody should have received your comments on at least the first couple of weeks of your discussion posts. Overall, everybody's just doing a fabulous job. Maybe if there's one thing I do want to highlight is that some people have spent a lot of time and energy, which I do appreciate, I really do, putting together really a comprehensive discussion forum or discussion post, and I thank you for that. But, keep in mind, I'm really looking for 100 to 150 words, 200 words, and it's not that I mind reading 2 pages of a discussion post. It's more like I really am aware of how much time this course takes from many other standpoints, so don't feel like you have to go well beyond that. This is truly a discussion post. What I'm most interested in is seeing participation. You do your initial post, and then you're active, commenting, discussing with at least 2 other people, but looking at I do look at the analytics. I look at how many times people have signed on and how active they are. I'm seeing many people that have commented on 4 or 5 people in a week. So everybody's doing a great job so far with the discussion posts. Just stay up on top of that, and you will, as I said in my comments back to you, just keep it up. You'll do fine with that portion of this course as far as the grade goes. Okay, let's get right to week number 4. Week number 4, to me, is when we've not gotten through, but we've covered some things like, what are the settings, who participates, what are the demographics, etc. Now we're getting into the learning theories. Now, I realize that there's educators in this class. I realize people have a wealth of knowledge already coming into the class, but not everybody does. And so a few years ago, I started adding this component called traditional learning theories. And these are theories that mesh really well and in many ways provide the underpinning for adult learning theories, which we will really dig into in week number 5. Traditional learning theories, I'm sure you've heard of them: behaviorist, the humanist, the cognitive, social cognitive, constructivist. Each one of these have a component in adult learning, and I would love, through the discussion forums, I don't want to taint anybody's opinion, so I'm going to not do it. But I certainly have some ideas on kind of which one plays a bigger part in truly adult education. But I will say right out of the chute, every one of these plays a part in adult education. And to give you an idea, the behaviorist is, Pavlov dogs. You probably know all about that. You're conditioning somebody to think a certain way. K-12 education is heavy to this type of education, where the teacher, the instructor says, this is what you need to know, this is what you need to do, you recite it back the same way that the teacher wants you to, you're going to get an A. And I've had some folks over the years say that is no place in adult education. Well, what about if you're working in a hospital and you get a new machine? If you're a nurse, you get a new machine that you have to learn the ins and the outs of, specifically operating this machine in an ICU, just say. Well, maybe the behaviorist viewpoint framework is really the one that is important in that settings. I want to just say out of the chute, it depends on the context of the learning. But I'm really interested in your opinions on this, and you'll have an opportunity in the discussion forums. So, week number 4, we have traditional learning theories. Please take a look at the learning theories here. Chapter 12. I have a PowerPoint presentation. This is attached. Don't worry, there's no, there's really, you're just going to plow through it. You'll see what I wrote in there. We have a bunch of learning theory videos. One is on behaviorism. Now, I have to tell you, all of these have worked on my computer. So if you have any problems with these, please would you let me know right away, because it means that there's some issue with them, and I will fix that. So once again, if you cannot view these for whatever reason, please let me know. I've checked them and double checked them. They're working, but sometimes they don't for you. So we have one on behaviorism, one on constructing knowledge, which is constructivism. Another one on behaviorism. This gives an overview of many different learning theories. Week number 4, objectives. Now the objectives ties with the course outcomes. Continue developing and formulating ideas about your own learning autobiography. Don't really need to do anything about that. Start articulating the question for your exploration project. And I've had a discussion with a couple people in the class about their particular project. They've been thinking about it. This is the project that you will present or you will develop and then present later on in the course. But it starts with a question. And really, the first part of this is you to decide what interests you. Take a look at the textbook. If you have some ideas, just say your topic is what are the specific conditions that adults need to be successful in adult learning. Well, first of all, that's a big topic, but it could be what settings do people learn best? And that could be your question. You do the research on it, and that can give you a lot of leeway. So start articulating this. Take a look at the syllabus for specific information on that. Gain a better understanding of traditional learning theories. And these are important, first of all, in the study of adult education and adult learning, and andragogy or andragogy, depending upon how that's the kind of the art and science of teaching adults, which we will be digging into more next week. Gain a better understanding of adult development, theories and research. Uncover through discussion the influence traditional learning theories and orientations have had on adult education. So I would love it if people ended up commenting on all of these, and these are the 2 discussion questions we have for the week. You can take one, you could take both of them, you could combine both of them. And just a heads up, February 18th, which isn't next Sunday, it's the following Sunday, I will be looking for your exploration project question. Take a look at the syllabus. And I'll have more information on this next week. If you have an idea for your exploration project subject, you want to talk to me about it, call me. Chances are I won't answer, because unless you're loaded as a contact, I get so much junk, so many people trying to sell me stuff on my cell phone that I rarely answer those. So leave a message, I'll call you back, or you could shoot me an email. So here's the materials for the week. Introduction, PowerPoint, learning objectives, exploration project, student exemplars. Take a look at that. And, the library resource and areas to continue to focus. Advanced organizer for week number 5. And then the discussion question. So, how did I do? 9 minutes. Okay, less than 10 minutes. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. I hope you have a really nice weekend. It's not extremely cold. We're now in February, and for what it's worth, the groundhog yesterday said that we're going to have a short winter. So for those of us in Maine, we know, first of all, it's not scientific, but second of all, it means we will have 6 weeks of winter anyhow. So enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend. I'll see you all online. Bye.